Oh yeah, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for stopping by, man. I'm feeling okay. Like I said last night, man, I was not feeling well, man. Like this bug that's going around my house, it's just woo. It hit me hard. It hit me hard yesterday. You guys can kind of still hear it in my voice a little bit. And so the way I have survived so far. PlayStation is stupid. Y'all already starting in the chat. Everybody hit that like button. Let's get to 15 likes before we get into this news. So as I was saying, yesterday got home, took a nap about 2 hours, got up, felt a little bit better, and then I just got up and I thought I was better, and then I played a few games of Madden with the fake mate. I played a few games of Madden with some people, and then I way back down and I started feeling like crap again. So I mean, go figure. And so woke up this morning, same sensation, same feeling, like, oh, it just stunk. But as I went to work, and as I went through work, it got a little bit better and better and better. My sinuses are somewhat clear, so I can breathe now, which is the best part about everything. So thank God for that. But I've discovered that the best way to keep me feeling better is to stay warm. And that might just be common knowledge for people who have like a cold or a sinus infection or whatever the heck I have, but like just staying warm. Like yesterday, the reason why I felt better yesterday is because when I was playing Madden, I was just literally sweating so much from the computer and the Xbox, just all the heat radiating started making me sweat, which is, I know it's nasty, but it made me feel better. So then today I was on my way to home from work and I just turned off the AC and turned up the heat a little bit, and all of a sudden I started feeling better. So that's why I have this long sleeve shirt on, because I'm trying to actually stay warm this time, so maybe I can sweat this stupid cold hour or whatever. But either way, thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate y'all. Fake Mate in the house, Courtney, Ed in the house. Let's see, Lil Will's in the house. Shonsu, Stitch, all y'all. Thank you guys for stopping by, man. Thank you so much. And to the 15 watching, like I said, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's go ahead and just let me turn this music down just a little bit. Let's go ahead and talk about something I really want to show you guys, and that is this. There was a game announced last night, and I was going to show it to you guys yesterday. It is one of the indie games that I'm really looking forward to. Just real quick, it's a game called Moonlighter by Digital Sun, and it is supposed to be a Legend of Zelda influenced, with elements of like Dead Cells and that whole 16-bit indie element. So it's one that I'm looking forward to. It's one that I am absolutely 100% gonna go ahead and try to get a code for it. I mean, I absolutely need to. But this game looks amazing. This game looks great. It's definitely one of the top indie games that I want to get this year. And yes, I know I've fallen behind on doing my indie reviews, and that's my bad. I have 3 to do and I still haven't done them yet. That's just because I've been doing this, and this is a lot of fun, honestly, and I really enjoy doing this. I like hanging out with you guys. I like hanging out with people. It's a lot of fun. So I've been putting that aside. So I need to get myself back to work. I need to get myself back to work and do it again, because I just do. We're getting an Oddworld game. I saw that, Ed. So that was another one that I'm looking into. But other than that, like, what was the other one? Hyperlight Drifter, that one. Messengers already came out. I need to get that one. What was the other one? Oh man, it was another. 11-Bit Studios has a lot of games coming to the Switch that are ridiculous, as you saw in the Indie Showcase. It was like crazy good. 11-Bit Studios is probably one of my favorite indie devs anyway. So that's it for that news. So let's go ahead and get into, I guess, what everybody wants to get into, right? Like, y'all want to talk about this Nintendo Direct, even though we've hammered it down. Like, we literally, like last week, we were anticipating it. We all just hammered it. Like, we hammered, hey, this is what we're gonna see, Yoshi, GTA 5, all these rumors, and then they canceled it. So now I feel like the hype has died down just a little bit. I feel people aren't as excited for it this week. I think, I don't want to say it's a buzzkill, because they actually had to do what they had to do. I mean, it was a national emergency in Japan, but it was kind of a buzzkill over here. A lot of people were upset that they canceled it. And I feel like, we're seeing. Here's something I'll just tell you guys right now. If you are not a content creator on YouTube, here's the deal. If you're a Nintendo content creator on YouTube, these times is what I like to call money time. It's whenever people are all hyped about the Nintendo Direct. Everybody in the Nintendo community is hyped about the Nintendo Direct. What's going on, Avedon? Everybody's hyped about it. And so what I like to call this is money time, where everybody's making a video about it. Homie Switchcraft, everybody's making a video about, hey, the Nintendo Direct, the Nintendo Direct, the Nintendo Direct. Why? All for clicks and views, pretty much. I mean, and why not? I'm kind of doing the same thing here. But they're talking about those topics, right? So it says low hype means more room for pleasant surprises and less for major disappointments. That much is true, and that's a great way to look at it. But like I was saying, this time, like Nintendo Directs and E3 is what I like to call money time. Money time, money time. And I don't mean you make money. I mean, some people do, the bigger YouTubers do. But what I mean by money time is like, it's a good time for you to find new people, find new subs, and grow your channel. And so, of course, you're going to have everybody out here talking about the news on YouTube. Everybody's just going to. It just is what it is. But me personally, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing it, but I'm not as hyped as I was last night. Or not last night, last week. The hype has sort of died down. I will cover it live. Avedon, if you're still out there, are you going to cover it live, or are you going to just not? Either way, I'm covering it live. And so that'll be fun, right? We can all hang out and have our live reactions and whatnot. But like this time, like Stitch said, this is a little more laid back. This isn't going to be me all hyped, ready to go. Oh my gosh, we're going to get Yoshi. Oh my gosh, we're going to get Metro Prime. Oh my gosh. It's not that. The hype has died down. And I mean, that benefits me because I don't have to pretend like I like something on the Direct when I don't. Like this time around, I'm just like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Let's do a fan meetup in Japan. I would love to go to Japan. Real talk. Me, Japan, I would love to be in Japan. That's honestly, like, that's one of my dream trips. Japan, I want to move to Seattle. Those are my two things, Japan and Seattle, which is very doable if you guys, everybody subscribes and helps me out and buys more merch. We have a merch store. Check that out in the description. Become a Patreon. Streamlabs, donations, all that good stuff. Shameless plug. I'm sorry, guys. But this time around, on this Direct, yeah, I expect him to show Yoshi because that got leaked on the store. I expect him to show that. The NSO launches next week, so guess what? I feel like we're going to hear more about that in the Direct as well, because it's going to launch. The NSO's launching next week on the 18th, which is something we're going to talk about later. And, they're going to have to talk about that ahead of time. This is my first time hearing of a trip to Japan. Well, it's been in my brain for a while. Fake Mate says still waiting on the underwear merch. I mean, if the girls is into it, I guess. I don't know. But either way, so Nintendo Direct tomorrow. I'll be streaming it live. It's going to be fun. Not as hyped as I was last week, which is a good thing. Coming in with low expectations again this time. And just going to enjoy what they have to show, really. So there'll be no disappointments here. So let's go ahead and move on to what I want to talk about. And that is the NSO. The Nintendo Switch Online will be launching next Tuesday, September 18th. Let's see here. It'll be $20 per year. So if you want that, $20 per year, $3 a month. 7 months is like $7.99. And I can't remember the rest of them. The rest of the service. Let me see here. Let me see if it's on here. There it is. So $3.99 for a month, 3 months for $7.99, a year for $19.99. There's also a family plan where you can have multiple users jump online. That's going to be $34.99. So chances are I'm going to have the family plan. And yes, Stitch, I'm getting ready to get into that. There is a free 7-day trial for this. Now, this unless they announce something tomorrow at the Direct, I'm probably gonna do the year 2 real. It just makes more sense. Just $20. Okay, here, take it. But tomorrow, I hope we get more announcements because I'm not as hyped for this. I'm only going to get this because I have to get it to have Smash and Splatoon and Mario Kart and all the other games Nintendo has to offer. That's the reason why I'm going to get it. I'm not super excited about it. I'm really not. I know that we get the 20 NES games with online support, which is pretty dope. We get that. And then we also know about the cloud save debacle, where not every game is going to be able to be cloud save, which You know, we were talking about that on my podcast and Abaddon's podcast, but Abaddon said, well, give them time, they'll do something. And I kind of backed down from that, but I've been rethinking about it, dude. Like, like this whole cloud save situation to me personally is not good. Like, and we talked about it. Like, if we don't have local backups, then we need to have at least cloud saves, you know what I mean? Or figure out a way to get us one or the other. And if you can't do local, then it's got to be cloud saves for every game. That's my hard stance on it. Abaddon says he's excited. Me too, bro. So we'll see. We'll see. I hope that with the launch of the NSO, we get more features in the future. I mean, more games. Let us play a game for a week for free. Stuff like that. Stuff that these other services do. The PSNs and the Xbox Lives. Like, they have games with gold. Excuse me. They have games with gold. They have all that stuff. Ryoko, what's going on? She says the online Switch is worse than the 3DS. I had to trade in my copy of Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate because I had no way of telling people not to hit the monster when I mounted it. Hey, there's always the app, right? Nick, I prefer to be optimistic and wrong than be pessimistic and right. That's fair enough. I mean, fair enough, but that's just me. I just waiting to see what they say. I will try to be optimistic, but right now it just doesn't look like it's going to be. There's not gonna be a whole lot there other than what they already announced. If they have some surprise announcement, heck, I'm all for it. I'm waiting to see the full release and how it does for 1 year. Abaddon, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they add more along the year, okay, it'll be worth it. But right now, they're gonna take a lot of hits from a lot of media, a lot of hits from the community because of what it is now. And I mean, that's understandable, right? I mean, we have 14 years of examples of how online services should be or how they can be. We've had Xbox Live, PSN, Steam. Like, we've had those three services for a long time, and Nintendo kind of BS'd it. And I know it's not that simple. I'm just saying they delayed it for a year, so it doesn't look good that they delayed it for a year. It really doesn't. Also, you can make a quick shout. Not for whatever reason. Fair enough. I feel like they were doing it wrong. At least the 3DS had the bottom screen that lets you text talk. I mean, yes, Rocco, but that's where the app comes in, right? Like, we're gonna have to use that app or Discord. I mean, that's just, it is what it is, and we just kind of have to deal with it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, you know, Nintendo. I have somewhat faith that they will figure this out. I have some faith that they'll figure out native voice chat. I have some faith that they'll figure out more services, more products to add to this thing. And like Abaddon said, I'm gonna wait a year, and if it's still bad in a year, then yeah, I'm gonna cancel it. What if kids don't have a smartphone? Exactly. Well, mate, what if they don't? And I mean, a lot of them do, but not a lot of them do. Epic Games disabled video capture on Switch. I saw that. So I mean, supposedly to help make the gameplay of Fortnite smooth. I mean, yeah, it probably could have needed it, because I mean, on Fortnite on the Switch is not as smooth as I would like it to be, but I don't play Fortnite anymore, so I can't really put my input on that. But yeah, the Switch version of Fortnite is way inferior to the PC or Xbox or PSN or PlayStation. Like, it really is. So there's that. But yeah, the NSO, man, we're gonna have to see. I'm nervous, and that's just me personally. I am very, very, very nervous. What do you guys in the chat think about the NSO? What do you hope to see? What do you hope to see them improve? All that good stuff. Let me know in the chat. Like, what do you guys think? Ryoko, my brother won't let my nephew have a tablet or a phone because he doesn't want him to be addicted to that kind of technology. So the Switch app ain't gonna do him any favors. That was another valid point. And I wish I had that stance with my kids, because my kids play Xbox and Nintendo a lot. So I should probably get them to stop. Or so. They have soccer, so that's always fun. And they have school, but after that, it's like they don't really play with friends or anything like that. They come home and Xbox or play with each other, because my two boys are like best friends. It says, I think it'll be fine, not great, not terrible. Yeah, and I don't think that that's a good thing, though, Stitch, because I really, and this is just me speaking, because this is my emotions, I really wanted this to be huge. I really did. I told y'all the story about how when I got the Wii, I was not happy with the Wii because they didn't have an online service like Xbox Live. And all my friends were on Xbox Live playing Halo and Call of Duty and all that stuff, and I had this Wii that was awesome. I could play Smash Bros, I could play Zelda, I could play all the exclusives on it, but I was by myself. You know what I mean? Like, I was by myself. And so I got an Xbox to play online, and that's just how it went. And so this is just me hoping, because this is it's really an emotional opinion here. It really is. It's an emotional opinion for me, because I 100, like, once again, I backed Nintendo all the way from young age, having my parents buy it, to my first console purchase for myself was a Wii. My first console purchase for myself was a Nintendo Wii. My mom got me the NES, my mom got me the Super NES, my mom got me the PlayStation, my mom got me the N64, my mom got me the GameCube. The first time I had a job and I was able to spend $300 on a console was the Wii, and I was proud. And I was really proud. I was like, oh my goodness, I did this for myself. I was just turned 18, about to be 19. Not just turned 18. I was about to be 19, first year in college. I was so excited for myself. But then again, everybody in college had Xboxes, and I couldn't play with anybody. And so, yeah, this is an emotional for me. I want this Switch Online to be a huge hit. I really do. I really do. And right now, it doesn't seem that way. And so that's my only worry is, yes, it can improve, and I say it better improve, or they're taking flack. They're taking a lot of flack. Ryoko says, I don't care personally. Like, I don't get how a company as rich as Nintendo can get online this wrong in 2018. The least I expect is some kind of workaround if voice chat isn't going to be prominent. For me, Xbox Live is the best because of the monthly games, and it definitely works the best out of all the consoles. Don't let Ed hear that. Don't let Ed hear that. He'll tell you wrong. Ed will get really upset about that. Excuse me. But yeah, Stitch, like, this is emotion. Like the song says in the background. That's funny. This song in the background has a girl singing emotion. Listen to this. Emotion. Yes. So there you go. This is emotion right here. This is me being emotional right now. Because, like I said, man, it hurt me. And I don't want to be like, Nintendo hurt me. Oh my gosh, they hurt me. No, it's not. But it did. It did. I could accept a subpar service if they gave us something other than NES games. Exactly. Super NES games, and I kind of would have let it slide a little bit more. Fake Mate, you should be able to play online without live or any of that. Make people pay for extra. Well, Xbox Live is now starting to make people, you're getting Games of Gold and other services they offer for free. They do offer you anime for free for month to month, and you get it for free, and you get to keep it on Xbox. They offer you movies, stuff like that. You just got to pay attention. Which sucks it sucks they aren't coming out as strong as they could, but I don't use that chat personally. Even with Monster Hunter, I never had any huge issues with randoms. I never play with randoms on my Monster Hunter, so don't have that problem. Really don't. Really don't. But like I said, we'll see. We'll see about the NSO. And that's really all I have. We got about maybe 12 minutes left, and I may cut this short because, like I said, I'm not feeling that great. Is there anything anybody in the chat wants to talk about? Anything you want to discuss? Any questions you have? I am open. Let's go. Fake Mate says some people just want to play online, and those people don't want all that extra stuff. Agreeable. But now Nintendo's doing the same thing, so you can't really say something about Xbox now. Nintendo's going to do it. You're not going to be able to play Smash without this online service. So good luck. And I know you want to play Smash. I know you're looking forward to Smash. Me too. But guess what? Now I got to pay $3.99 a month or $20 a year, or for my family plan, $34.99. I am giving away, yes. I actually have 2 Arena of Valor early access codes. Thanks to Stitch, the homie Stitch. Appreciate you, bro. He hit me up and said, look, I'm playing a lot of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 right now, so I'm not even going to touch Arena of Valor. So for those of you who don't know, and if you're in here, Arena of Valor is a mobile MOBA, a MOBA game that was on mobile that had been ported to the Switch by Tencent Games, and it's really fun. It really is really fun. I enjoy playing it. It's probably the biggest MOBA right now, or the second biggest MOBA right now, and it's coming to Switch, I believe in October, but they gave out early access codes today, and so I have two that I'm going to be giving away, 1 for myself, 2 for y'all. I will be streaming Arena of Valor on Twitch, not here on Twitch. I think it is a better decision for me to move my game streaming to Twitch. I've already built the audience there. People expect you to play games there. I like game streaming like Abaddon does on YouTube, but at the same time, I don't find it to be as engaging as this is. So this is going to be on YouTube exclusively. News is going to be on Nicktendo on YouTube exclusively. Everything else is going to be on YouTube exclusively. Twitch will be where my game streaming is. I mean, we're almost at 200 followers there. It's always a bit fest, and I absolutely love you guys for that. So yes, Arena of Valor giveaway stream on Twitch tonight, 9:30 Eastern time, 8:30 Central. Be there. Oh man, Courtney hit me with a good one. Hold on, let me give you guys the link to Twitch, which is also in the description box, but I'm gonna go ahead and type it here. Courtney hit with the question: top 3 favorite Zelda games. Man, that one's rough. Top 3 favorite Zelda games. Well, here was some news I was going to talk about yesterday, but like I said, I was sick. So apparently, Breath of the Wild has surpassed. Breath of the Wild has passed Ocarina of Time's in sales in Japan for the most best-selling Zelda game. So there you go. I tell my friends all the time, this is not an overreaction. Breath of the Wild, after playing it, experiencing it, the immersiveness, all that you can do in that game is my favorite Zelda game. Easy, ambitious, done right. I know some people don't like it, but I absolutely loved it. Fake Mate says Breath of the Wild was kind of boring. I mean, yeah, I guess, but you know, it was great. I loved it. Rocco says, I haven't felt the benefits of people hitting the monster. Weird. I played OG Generations over 300 hours. Yeah, something's probably wonky on Twitch. But, so Breath of the Wild, number 1. Twilight Princess, number 2. And yes, that's going to be an unpopular opinion, but Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess was the game that I had been waiting for. When the Wind Waker came out, I enjoyed it. It was really kiddie, and you could tell that they were kind of marketing that towards a new audience for Zelda because Zelda was getting different. But then after Wind Waker, after beating that, I was like, oh man, I can't wait for another Zelda game. They came out with Twilight Princess for the Wii and GameCube. That game was the Zelda that I had been waiting for my entire teenhood, from 8th grade to senior year in high school. Like, that was the one I was waiting for. So when that game came out, I absolutely loved it. So that's number 2 on the list. And then number 3, oh man, y'all are gonna kill me for this one, but it's gotta be Wind Waker, and then Ocarina of Time like stands outside of it. I know that Ocarina of Time is a treasure. It's a treasure. It's a national treasure. I understand that. It's legendary. I understand. But for me personally, like, Wind Waker was the first ever game that came out when I was in 7th or 8th grade. And around that age, I was just now starting to like, I used to just play games for fun, put the game in, run around, chop, run around, play Madden, shoot, play basketball, shoot. Never really like invested in a game. Legend of Zelda was the first game, the Wind Waker was the first game as a younger teenager that I had ever invested in, followed the story, and like had an emotional pull towards. So Wind Waker is number 3. What's going on, KAG, right now? I was asked my top 3 Zelda games: Breath of the Wild 1, Twilight Princess 2, Wind Waker 3. Yes, I know, unpopular opinion. Animal Crossing tomorrow. So you think it's going to be announced tomorrow? You think it's one of the big games? KAG? I mean, it would be kind of cool. I'm not going to play Animal Crossing. I've never been a huge Animal Crossing dude, but yes, I think I would like to see that. What kind of date are you expecting? Maybe early next year, like we expect in May, March, maybe this year? I mean, we got a lot of games come out this year. I don't know if they could force it in this year. It would be killer. It'd be a killer lineup this year. My pockets would hurt. See, because Courtney says, I sure hope so, because now she want to get it. So there goes money out of my pocket. Pokemon was my first game. I love to grind. There you go. Raiko says, Breath of the Wild, Wind Waker, Skyward Sword for her. Look, I barely played Skyward Sword, so that's on me. Like I said, at the time I barely played it. I went ahead and just looked up the story to figure out what it was, and there you go. CKAG, that's I expect that to be the usual list: Breath of the Wild, Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker. But I really love Twilight Princess because, like I said, that was the game that I had been waiting for. After Wind Waker, I was waiting for the next mature step up of a Zelda game, and we got it. And the game was great. The game was great. Trip Before She says Plus Ultra, yes sir, yes sir. Everybody, go Plus Ultra. Like I said, check out that merch. Check out all the links in the description box to support the channel. Enough of that. Courtney says Animal Crossing will be released early spring if it is announced. That's a good guess. I think that it's either between that or Yoshi. Because we also heard that Yoshi will be an early spring release. So one of those two will make sense. I think Animal Crossing is a big enough game for them to go later. For that pre-summer banger, you know what I mean? I really think that they could do that and be okay, but we shall see. So any more questions before we get out of here? We got 4 minutes left, and as you can tell, my voice is getting kind of so any more questions? Rigo says my brother hated Skyward Sword because his Wiimote plus adapter died on him. He replaced it only for it to die again. AG says as long as Animal Crossing is released next year, people will be happy. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I expect next year to be have Yoshi, Animal Crossing, the new Pokemon, the next generation of Pokemon, and Metroid Prime. I expect those to be the big three, or the big releases next year. Oh, Animal Crossing would be a great summer release, actually. Exactly, it would be a great summer release. Speaking of which, has anybody here played Animal Crossing Pocket Camp on the phone? I have not, and I heard it's a blast. I heard it's a big blast. Oh, I don't expect Metroid tomorrow, KAG. I actually think that it's going to be an earlier direct next year, like March, like they did with Smash this year. I think that once they get more development behind it, once they get more stuff behind it, I feel like it'll be like one of those Smash announcements like they did with Smash this March. It'll be Metroid Prime this March. I want a tactics game from Square, maybe Tactics Ogre, probably wishful thinking. I would like to see a lot more games from Square Enix. That is something I do want to see this direct, and it don't matter. It don't matter. Maybe Game Awards. Oh, speaking of Game Awards, Bayonetta 3. Bayonetta 3, that's another good one. New subscriber, David 3DS. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate you, my dude. Appreciate it. Welcome to the community. But yeah, speaking of Game Awards, Bayonetta 3. We know that that's in the works too. So Bayonetta 3 could possibly be another one, right? I mean, we could get Bayonetta 3 sometime next year. Bayonetta is further out than people expect. So you expect 2020, KAG? I'd love to see it next year. But if we have to wait till 2020, then we can wait till 2020. I mean, there's if what we are thinking is true, there's gonna be plenty of games to play this year and next year for a while. Excuse me. We haven't heard anything about a new Lady Layton game we could do with one. There you go. That's another one. All right, we got 2 minutes, everybody. So get your last questions in before we hop out, before we get out of here. Anybody have anything else to say? Questions to ask? Like I said, 2 minutes. I gotta go. Metroid will either be 2020 or Holiday 2019. That's my guess too. Holiday 2019, I think, would be huge for it. Just imagine a Metroid Prime Switch. Like we talked about Let's Go, and you said that was ugly, but imagine orange Joy-Cons in the dock looking like Samus's visor. Like, how sick would that be? Metroid Prime Trilogy, yes, that was a rumor that'll be announced tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that one, Ryako. How tall am I? I'm 5'6". I'm pretty short. But no, I think Metroid, a holiday would be good, KAG. Think about just how that bundle would look, dude. That bundle would look sick. Orange Joy-Cons, and then the dock could just be Samus's visor. A visor right here across the dock. And the dock be colored orange. That would be probably one of the best things. I would want that. 100%. As a matter of fact, Nintendo, if you take that idea, I'm suing you because you heard it here first, guys. You heard it here first. So we got 1 more minute. Red and orange Joy-Cons. Yeah, that would be nice too. I'd throw my Switch behind the counter and say it's broken to get a Metroid Prime 4 edition. Right? Either way, like I said, we got 1 minute left, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the outro, all that good stuff. Nicktendo Direct, you guys know who it is. It's me. Thanks everybody for stopping by. This was great. Sorry yesterday I was sick. I'm still sick today a little bit, but I really wanted to do it, and so I powered through it. And I feel a little bit better. So there you go. So like I said, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Before we get out of there, hit that like button, get the 15 likes. Also, Support the channel. Check out the links. Check out the links in the description. All that good stuff. KAG says there's still a big unknown game for this year. Well, we'll find out tomorrow, won't we? All right, y'all. Before I choke and cough all over the mic, we out this thing. Super Andrew 64. Oh my gosh, bro, I'm getting out, bro. You just hopped in a little too late, bro. Watch the replay. Watch the replay. But either way, man, thanks for stopping by, bro. Hit that like button before we get out of this thing. And as I mentioned before, check the links, support, all that good stuff. Tomorrow, I will be on Salty's Gaming's podcast tomorrow night. Then Friday, I will be on Abaddon's podcast. And then, of course, Sunday will be the Nicktendo Direct podcast. Super Andrew is 4 away from 100. So if you haven't subbed to Super Andrew 64, go ahead and subscribe to him. He's 4 away from 100. Let's help him hit that so he can do that giveaway that he wants to do. And get that merch, as Courtney said. We out this thing. Appreciate y'all. Y'all the best. We out.